Hey everybody, it's Nicole from Cause We Love to Scrap, and today I am working on a page that I'm using some of Shadnee's little embellishments, and I'm also making this for the Mad About Mini Paper Pads YouTube hop. Here is my finished page. So the first thing I did was pick out which mini paper pad I'm going to work with, as well as my pictures, and then it's gonna be from the Cocoa Vanilla Happy Days collection, so I went ahead and picked my background from there as well. Please don't hate on me for using the back of the rainbow sheet, because I really liked all of these heart scattered pattern for my background, so that's what I'm using for my background. Now I'm going to choose two other pattern papers that I'm going to use in the layout, because I'm going to use two pictures. One of them is a vertical picture, one of them is horizontal, so I decided to make a square in the middle. I have made a page like this before based on a sketch, so it just reminded me that I really like it, so that's why I decided to go with this layout. And I'm going to use the teal floral type paper and the pink polka dot paper, and I'm going to cut the pink one down to 4x4 and the teal one down to 3x3, and then it's going to make a square for me that is 7x7. Yes, and you'll see how I do that right now. I do wind up going ahead and distressing my squares and my photos, and you'll see my photos just here in a second. I'm like, where are they? And they were still under my background paper. So here's my photos. This was at Waiapio Lookout. I'm not sure if I said that right. I probably didn't. But anyways, it's in Hawaii on the Big Island, and it is absolutely gorgeous. It's where the ocean meets a beautiful valley, and there's actually a waterfall that's coming out from the side of one of the mountains into the ocean, and yeah, it's just gorgeous. So here is how I set up my page. As you can see here, it is a square, and I'm trying to get it, I eyeball it to make sure that it's perfect, and then I just go ahead and put it down with some of my Tombow tape runner. This is my favorite tape runner. It has been for almost all of time. For a long time, I wasn't happy with my glue. I don't want to tell you which one I used to use that I wasn't happy with, but now I use art glitter glue, and it is my favorite glue of all time. I don't think that I will ever part with it. I also use Barely Art. I have a bottle of Barely Arts glue, and it's also all right. I don't mind using it. It's pretty nice. It flows nicely. It doesn't clog the tip very much, and yeah, so anyway, I went off on a tangent there. This is some twine that is like a navy blue. It kind of looks black here, but it is definitely navy blue. I'm going to go ahead and staple down the ends of it to make something kind of squiggly down my paper. And I wanted to remind you to look down below for everybody who is playing along with the Mad About Mini Paper Pads YouTube hop. And then also, if you're interested in the Shadnee embellishments that I used today, I'm going to have links directly to those embellishments, and then I will link her shop as well, and you can find pretty much any kind of wood veneer stuff you're looking for. If you have playground pictures, there's playground stuff. If you have some Disney stuff, that she has Disney stuff. If you have a monster truck, I'm sure she has a monster truck. I'm just saying that. I don't know if she has a monster truck, but I would not be surprised. She also has generic stuff like hearts, stars, gears, circles, hexagons. Yeah, so really almost anything that you need, she's got. So just go ahead and check out her Etsy shop if you're in the mood for some wood veneer. And she has started carrying a couple of acrylic pieces, some titles, anyways, just some really cool stuff. Check it out if you want to. This string is not cooperating just because of where it was you know, like looped around, so it's looking kind of funky right now. But I'm still building my layout. I'm using all the goodies, the embellishments from the Happy Days collection, and yeah, so I'm fussy cutting around this butterfly. There we go, I know what it is. And because I just don't want all of the white showing. It was pretty hunky white, but anywho, I'm going through all of these ephemera bits. And just to let you know, this is sped up one time, so yes, I do scrapbook very slowly. Ooh, excuse me. I pull that happy moments together out, then I take it off, and then I pull it back out, so it does wind up making the final cut. And I'm putting away the stuff that I'm not going to use. And I think I didn't want it because it didn't look very symmetrical, but then I do wind up right here after this, me just deciding if I'm going to use this or not, which I do not use this. I pull out the stickers and I use some of the little phrases down in the teal floral pattern paper, so then it kind of makes that square a little bit more symmetrical, and I add back in that title piece. So now I'm bringing out my little Shadnee bits. I have these little flowers, super cute little pack of flowers that I'm using, and I'm just going to scatter them in my clusters here, as you can see there, and then when I glue them down, I glue them with art glitter glue. So now I'm bringing in these sequins that she has, and I believe that she made these sequins specifically to match this collection. I'm using what I call as the pouring technique, where I just pour the sequins out of the container, and then I go ahead and I glue them down with art glitter glue off camera, so you don't have to watch me doing that, but I do that with my tweezers, and I do each one individually. I know it's a long process, but it's worth it in the end. So here's how I'm adding my journaling, just around the square. And when I'm done with that, I'm going to be done with my page. So I'm going to go ahead and show you some close-ups. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Don't forget to check out everybody who is playing along with the Mad About Mini paper pads YouTube hop. And thanks so much for watching. Until next time.